What's happening, Transformers fans and G.I. Joe fans? I am Dial here with some movie news. So, Deadline has reported that Chris Hemsworth is in talks to star in the Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover movie. Very, very interesting. So I guess Chris Hemsworth is really enjoying being in the Transformers universe. He's already going to be voice acting Orion Pax, a young Optimus Prime, for the Transformers 1 animated movie. So yeah, this is very interesting. I'm actually interested to see what he's going to do in this. I would say this is good news. Um, as far as what do I think his role will be in the crossover movie, who knows? It could be anything. Most likely, I don't think he's going to be voice acting a Transformer again because he's already doing it with Transformers 1, so it would be pretty redundant if they asked him to do it again, but you never know. And I don't even know if he is going to be in G.I. Joe. Is he already going to be an established character in G.I. Joe? Don't know. Or is he just going to be a new main character, an original main character that we follow in the crossover movie? Maybe so. I personally would be the most interested if he was playing an established G.I. Joe character. I think that would be cool. Which G.I. Joe? I have no idea. There's a lot of characters in G.I. Joe. He could be any of them. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make him Duke. He'd be a very interesting Duke if they gave him the role. But yeah, I mean, I don't have too much to say about it. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. I recently really enjoyed him in Furiosa, so I like that he's expanding his horizons a little bit more. Do I think G.I. Joe is going to help him, expand his roles more? I don't know about that, but hopefully it'll be a lot of fun, whatever he's going to do. I did make a video about this a long time ago that about Transformers and G.I. Joe making a crossover film, and I personally don't know how to feel about that because, I mean, yes, we had Bumblebee and Transformers Rise of the Beast, which were a lot better than the previous films from Michael Bay, but those two films didn't do very well at the box office. And then as far as the G.I. Joe films, it's just been a disaster with those movies. I don't think any of them were well received. Even like the original animated movie, I mean, I think people like it, but I don't think it was like loved by everyone. And then the most recent G.I. Joe film, Snake Eyes, was an awful film and bombed horribly at the box office. So are people really going to care about G.I. Joe? I don't know. Like, I don't know if this crossover is going to help people be more interested in it. I mean, probably people will come see it because of Transformers, but as far as G.I. Joe, you might get like the hardcore fans, but as far as the general movie going audience, I don't know if people care enough to see G.I. Joe. I think they should focus on making a good standalone G.I. Joe film that's well received and does decent at the box office, hopefully, before they start doing this crossover. It feels like a Batman v Superman situation, that they're rushing to get this crossover done because, money, whatever. But I don't know. I mean, if you're asking me personally as a fan, I would love for them to do a Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover movie. But I think they just need to take their time to make this, to make sure that it's good. We don't want to go back to them sucking again, either franchises. So I don't know. I'm going to hope for the best. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's see what Chris Hemsworth does. That's what I think about this news. What do you guys think about Chris Hemsworth joining the Transformers and G.I. Joe franchise? Are you guys excited for him to be in this film? What role do you think he's going to do in the movie? Do you guys think it's a good idea for them to do a Transformers G.I. Joe film right now? Or do you want them to wait and probably establish G.I. Joe a little bit more? Maybe help get a couple more good Transformers under their belts? What do you guys think? Comment your thoughts down below.